Alright, so I haven't made a video in quite a while. Things have been busy and I've had other priorities, but um, we acquired this 2002 E350 Cirrus van. It's got, well, now 318,000 miles on it. And I'll give you a quick look. Oh, it's pulls small trailer, pulls compressor, everything's nice about it. So the issue being that, well, you can see that beautiful battery post right there. So I sold the 83 F-150. I've never been in channel or anything, but I sold that, and I took the battery out of this and put it in this. Now this battery was 2 years old, and just sat around. Okay, no big deal. Well, the other battery I had was 4 years old, never had an issue, but all of a sudden I put this battery in it, charged it, whatever, ready to go, and the van will run fine. When I took the battery out, I didn't have this charged, and I actually started the van, pulled the battery out, just taped off the positive cable so it didn't short out against any metal, or I guess, or ground out. But anyway, so I pulled out, van runs fine, so I know that not an alternator, it's not drawn with an alternator, but for whatever reason, and I'm guessing it's a poor connection, but excuse me, it just, for whatever reason, I'm guessing I must have a bad connection between the battery and the alternator, as you can't get the thing started once it shuts off. So I got my nice little manual Schumacher charger, which you can't even get anymore. But let's go ahead and let's see if you can read. Alright, so my phone chopped out there, but we can get so I think I batteries are asked, what I remember, 12.6. So battery should be fully charged, but that's under no load. What I do know about conductors and everything else from working on stuff is that batteries do, or like any conductor, sometimes if they have, they might hold, like I say, like almost like it's like you have kind of like a hose that's, a kink in it. It has pressure for just a second, and then it has nothing left to back it up. So we got a load tester, so we'll get that, and we'll pull this battery out, or just get disconnected, and we'll see what it does. So I don't know if you can see how hot that is. We'll try this again. I'm gonna clip out the other video, but it got pretty toasty hot. But anyway, let's try that again. So we're gonna go. So I got everything connected. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, and you can see just how hot that thing gets. And I mean, it says that it says bad, so I can't imagine that. I'll have to read a little bit more about it, but it looks like, yeah. So, looks like we have to warranty out the battery, so I gotta find the receipt, and Apple wants you to have a receipt in order to warranty the battery, which I think is crap, because you bought it from them and it's within date, shouldn't matter. But, that's what they want, so here we go. Alright, so now it's getting dark. So the battery actually tested out somewhere between bad and weak, and that could be the battery's almost new. It's only 2 years old, but it got discharged pretty bad, so it could just be that it's been sitting a lot. But one thing we're gonna have to address is this nasty cable. Now, I had this C-clamp right there on it, because even when I push the cable on, which I've been notorious to do, and not tighten it, the battery would shift, and then that would just pop off and wouldn't start. And it looks like somebody's also already kind of beat us to it, and also did it on this side. Not my most favorite thing, but I'll tell you what, I put 10,000 miles on this, and there was an issue. A friend of mine, an old cowboy, says use a hose clamp. But we're going to use one of these connectors, so we're going to basically cut this off, if I can get my light out of the way, the phone out of the way, to make this work. But it's all corroded. I couldn't tighten it, just stripped, so let's get that out. The other cable is kind of nasty looking, is there's a winch in the back of the van, so obviously they've been tapped on this, somebody's worked on it, so see if we can clean this up. Well, that'd be a good enough reason why the battery clamp wouldn't clamp. when you add more shit in the middle of this, how is that supposed to get tighter? So, and you can just see, I mean, it's, if I can get, I mean, all that down there just came out of that. So it'll be a good reason why the van, even though it run, wouldn't charge it, because it couldn't charge. I mean, how are you supposed to get it out of the alternator? Supposed to get power back into the battery when it's all this corrosion? That's just that's the resistance trying to get back in. So, all right, so you can see I sawzall, or I hacksawed the end of the old cable off, drilled it out. There's a new repair, using white lithium grease to protect everything. And you can see I've got plenty of room on the end. Now I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the end of this cable. If you look at it, you can see that there's no more take up in that, and it's loose. So let's repair it while we get the other one. Alright, so here's the completed battery cables repairs I made to them to get them to clamp down and go in the battery. Like I said, I use white lithium. So now obviously that cable is already basically did what I did to the positive cable by cutting the factory end off of it. At some point I'm probably gonna have to replace the cables. I know that these are more just to give me a nice solid connection, something that I can get on and off and not be worrying about having it fall apart on me, or bad connection leaving me stranded. So I thought I'd share that. We'll see how this holds up. Thanks.